Hello, you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for all of your kindness, all of your support, your love, your wonderful comments and your generous donations. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you. Today we have a future spouse reading and I'm very excited about this one. I've got 4 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture in a second. Please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that resonates with you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose Celestite Stone. Let's see who is this person that you are going to marry. We are opening the reading with the Judgment, Melody, the Hermit, Lord, Page of Cups, and Old Woman. Pile 1. Let's start with the description of your future spouse. First of all, it's a major arcana card for him, for her. We've got the Judgment energy here, and I feel like it's going to be a person who has been through a lot in their life, who has been through maybe health issues or maybe some sort of really serious adverse situations, like maybe difficult childhood, maybe they had to struggle in life a lot. This combination of Judgment and Melody tells me that it's not someone who has had it easy in life, who has had everything given to them on a silver plate to enjoy. It's the person who has, it's almost like there were many like life and death situation that happened to them, or maybe a lot of spiritual dark night of the soul energy kind of is coming through very strongly with this combination. They had to overcome their own fears or overcome their weaknesses and rise up, become so much stronger. I feel like at the point when you meet this person, they're going to be almost indestructible, like very indestructible force that's very wise, very experienced about life, about people, relationships, because they had to struggle. I'm not sure what it is. It could be health situation, it could be just a difficult childhood, or maybe they had to move a lot. Crisis is the word that comes very strongly from them. It's almost like what average most of the people go through on everyday basis is completely different from what this person had to experience. Their life felt like overcoming one obstacle after another. I feel like that's what it felt for them. Like, feels like a very strong person, someone who has died and then came back to life at least a few times. This is what it feels like to me, this energy of Melody and Judgment. This person, it's almost like they know the rules of life, the energies, how they work, karma. The Judgment energy is always about finally seeing the cause and effect of things. If you treat someone badly, it's always going to come back to you. If you're mean to other people, it's always going to come back to you. If you're spreading love, if you're spreading positive energy, light, and just gentle, soft energy to others, joy, happiness, it's also going to come back to you. It's contagious. This is what this person has learned, and I feel like that's what they have integrated into their life. Just knowing the rules of this world, of this, of this life. It's almost like now they know what's right and what's wrong. They have very clear, maybe they're religious or maybe they're spiritual. It's just they have very clear understanding of what decision to make at any given moment. regardless of how difficult it is, how confusing the situation is. It's almost like they have a very attuned and like a perfect compass in their life. Yeah, very strong principles. And they understand people really well. I feel like they're a good psychologist. They see through people. They're very perceptive and discerning, this person. Because they have been burned, because they have been bruised by something in life. With this melody, it feels like they have been through a lot, this person. It's not someone who's easygoing, lighthearted, and takes life as an adventure. I don't feel like they're very gruesome or sad or serious. It's just this person has known life. This is what I'm trying to say. They have known life. Maybe they have experienced death very early in their childhood. Maybe they've lost someone, or maybe they have been close to that themselves. This combination is just so powerful to me, especially this judgment. It's like, how did you even survive that? If I saw this person, I would ask them that question. This is just how their energy comes across. How did you even get through that? How did you survive that? And they consequently learned a lot from their experiences in life. How are you going to meet them? Or when? We've got the Hermit and Lord. What I'm feeling here is many of you will be on a inner journey, inner quest at the moment. That will be the period of your life of like searching for answers to your questions, your deepest questions, being on your own for some time. I feel like many of you would have been on like a lonely period for quite some time with this Hermit, going within, spending time alone, maybe even isolating, and that's not like unusual nowadays. I know, but for you it's almost like you've been learning something. You would have been questioning things in life. There could be some sort of education that's going on as well, because the Hermit, he's always carrying the lantern, which is the metaphor of a light, searching for light in the darkness. And light is always knowledge, is always truth. I feel like that's what you would have been doing before meeting this person. And also the Lord is the energy of someone very educated. You could have been studying at this point, or just learning some sort of skills, learning things about yourself, answering some important questions that you have about yourself, about life. A lot of self-reflection and retrospective energy, like going back to what happened with you. I don't feel like there's any other person around you, like you're not going to be in a relationship or getting over someone. It's almost like you're going to be more focused on yourself when you will meet this person, and on your own truth, on what you want to learn in this life, understand in this life. A lot of wisdom is going to be, it's almost like it will be the peak point of you accumulating your wisdom, and that's when they will come in. And to me it feels like this person is going to be doing the same, although I feel like that's what they have been doing their whole life. That's just who they are. Yeah. Very interesting. What kind of relationship is it going to be? We've got this Page of Cups, an old woman. To me it feels like a very romantic connection, and very soft, very empathetic, very gentle. There's going to be a lot of kindness, a lot of affection, romance, and childlike energy. But this is such a strange combination. Page is a very young energy, and then we've got old woman. A contrast. It's almost like one of you might be the force in another's life who is trying to bring out a child out of them. If it's you, you're going to understand now. If it's you who is feeling kind of tired and serious and old about things, and like, I'm too old for that, I shouldn't dream too much, I shouldn't be too crazy, I feel like it's your person who's going to come in and remind you that you're not too old, that you can still be childlike, innocent, adventurous, joyful. or if it's you who are currently quite, you feel like a child in your soul, I feel like your person is going to be a very wise figure in your life who's going to share their wisdom with you and teach you things and kind of help you settle a little bit, help you a little bit, I would say, grow up, but in a very gentle way. There is this beautiful balance between young energy and old energy. Maybe you'll have a huge age difference. That's also what I'm getting here with these two cards. Maybe one of you is going to be like 10-15 years older than the other, maybe even more, who knows. It feels like a contrast in perception, but it's a beautiful balance, because it's not like both of you are very immature, childlike, and just hopping in the field all day long, and or both of you are very old and tired and grumpy and like, I'm already a gray man or woman, I'm too old for that. You'll have this beautiful balance. Each other will be bringing out either the wisdom in another or an innocent and childlike approach to life. That's just so nice. I love this energy. It's just, you'll have both of the worlds. There is a lot of creativity here, a lot of seeing the beauty in life, being kind to one another. It feels like a very gentle connection here, like, you know, a relationship you would have with a little child, like who's 5 years old or 6 years old. There is no drama, there is no aggression. It's usually very peaceful and fun and sincere and honest. And the same thing about the relationship you would have with a person who has lived, like an old grandma, and you get all of those secrets about life, and she shares her wisdom with you. That's what your relationship is going to be like. Beautiful balance between the wisdom and maturity and childlike, innocent approach to life. So interesting. Let's look at your oracle cards. Pile 1. What do you have to know about your future spouse? Very interesting. I feel like a few of you have been struggling with money recently, Pile 1, or there were some sort of restrictions in your life that you had to go through. And it felt like they were never ending for me. There is a lot of fear, a lot of overthinking, a lot of like, maybe life has been difficult for you. There is like negative thinking patterns that were getting the best of you recently. It's almost like maybe you felt that there is no way for you to meet someone who is your soulmate, who will be on the same wavelength as you, who will resonate with you. A lot of fears, a lot of anxiety and overthinking. Maybe that's something that came from your past relationships. But I feel you're going to overcome all of that as soon as you meet this person. And also there is something about a change in your financial situation, career situation, because we've got two completely opposite cards here. Financial constraints, which is all about struggling with money, struggling with security, with stability in life, not making enough to feel secure and stable. And then we've got the treasure island that is coming to you slowly but surely. It's almost like before meeting this person, money would be a difficult topic for you, something that you were very anxious about. And as soon as they come in, maybe you get more opportunities in regards to your career. Maybe you find a new job. Maybe this person just brings something that you could put together, like you could share your abundance, and it will multiply, obviously, when there are two people. So you feel much more comfortable. Your life will feel much more abundant, much more stable. Yeah. Treasure island. It does feel like a very abundant connection to me. In emotions, in wisdom, and also apparently financially as well. That's very nice. And you will both value this love that you have, this emotions that you bring to each other. We also got this card fire and passion, so there will be a lot of physical attraction and this spark of fire between you two. You will be instantly pulled toward each other. It could be that your person is a fire sign as well, but I have a new deck that I made myself, and we will see. I have horoscope signs there, and physical traits and personality types, so I'm very curious to see if it's a fire sign. But again, a lot of passion here. We've got beautiful emotions, kindness, empathy, support. Also we've got passion and a lot of wisdom. That's beautiful. Then we've got this card, vision. I feel like many of you have an idea of who you want to see beside you for the rest of your life. What kind of person is it going to be? What personality are they going to have? How are they going to treat you? If it's not consciously that you've been trying to manifest them, come up with a list, or imagine, at least visualize, then in your unconscious mind you have an idea. Because you've been wishing for someone here, you've been dreaming of someone, and I feel like that's exactly who is coming toward you. Pile 1. This dream that you had in your mind, that vision, that's going to be exactly the person that's coming in. And then we've got this card, Trilogy of Light. I don't think I've ever pulled this card in my entire life before, so this feels so profound to me. It's almost, again, spirituality. That's what I'm feeling. Body, mind, and spirit all working in Trinity, and it's just a lot of spiritual depth to this connection. Feeling like finally it all came together. Finally we met at last, I want to say. It feels so deep. It feels so illuminating, this connection. So peaceful, but full of opportunity at the same time. And a lot of almost like, I'm getting the sincere energy, kindness, honesty, like honesty that you would see from a child or from an old person. They never pretend to be someone else, because either they're tired of that or they never learned to put masks on just yet, like a child. Yeah, children don't pretend to be someone else because it's just, they didn't get to that stage when people become bitter and angry and they try to protect themselves. I feel like it's going to be a very honest, sincere connection, very spiritual bond, and a lot of light. Look at that, we've got the Hermit with his lantern and there is light. We've got passion with the fire and light, and then we've got this Trilogy of Light. Yeah, I don't see any darkness. It's almost like all of the darkness, all of the negative energy is going to be behind the both of you, like what you've experienced before meeting each other. Since you meet, after you meet, it's all just light. Now let's get some description messages of your person. Who is it going to be? What do you have to know about them, pile 1? What are they going to be like? Let's get 6 cards today, okay? 2 already. So we've got Sirius. No surprise here. Remember what I was saying with this Judgment and Malady. Serious. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Someone who is serious about their intentions, about life. It's almost like they have been through very serious, very critical crisis situations, and they know what it's like on their side. They know what is on that side, what to experience. They know what it's like to experience that. Oh my gosh, Mercury retrograde, I can't speak today. But I'll keep going. Somehow, hope you understand me, guys. There is going to be a very serious side to them, very wise, very mature, I want to say, mature. We've got talk. So again, you'll have a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. I feel like very deep conversations. And I feel like your person will appreciate deep intellectual conversations with you. Not just like gossip or the news, but serious things and important things. Yeah, we've got this card, secure. You're going to feel very safe with them. They're going to be very stable, very grounded and honest. I feel like that's the serious side that's going to make you feel safe. Maybe in the past you used to be with people who are just like all over the place, always looking for pleasure and fun. Oh, we've got this card caring. That's so beautiful. Yeah, with that Page of Cups. That's what I was feeling. This person giving you the gentle, kind, supportive, sharing their support with you. Okay, that's where the depth and seriousness comes from. We've got the Scorpio sign. And Scorpio people are usually the one, it's not necessarily that they are Scorpio sign, they could be Scorpio ascendant maybe, Scorpio moon, yeah, maybe Scorpio stellium even. It's just the energy of Pluto is going to be very pronounced in them, I feel like. And yeah, Scorpio people are usually the ones who know crisis is the sign of crisis, is the sign of death, life, of rebirth, like a phoenix rising, coming out of the most difficult, tough situations that it's like life trying you all the time, life trying to make you stronger. And I feel like this person knows what it's like to experience that since the youngest age, I feel like. And then we've got this card, romantic. Yeah, with this Page of Cups, I feel like your relationship is going to be very romantic, very loving, very affectionate, gentle, and like you will be very sensitive to each other's needs and love languages. So yeah, very nice. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope you like this reading. I hope it gave you some clarity, it inspired you, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose Rose Quartz Heart. Let's see who's your future spouse. We are opening the reading with the World, Thief, the Queen of Cups, Priest, the Well, and Joyfulness. Pile 2. This is definitely someone who is very broad-minded. This person is, at least they traveled once in their lifetime, if not more. It feels like a soul who has been who's very well traveled, someone who knows other cultures, maybe someone who has managed to at least travel to other towns, because I feel like they have been traveling a lot, they have been learning a lot about other people, maybe they know a few languages, or maybe they have like 2 homes, maybe 2 families. They used to live in one country and then in another, and yes, there is something like global about them. Something very, something broad, I want to say, something foreign. I wouldn't be surprised when we pick the description of this person, because I have a new deck and they're like personality types and physical traits even, and I have like hints on whether this person is local or foreign. For you, I feel like this person is definitely someone who is like a citizen of the world, someone who has traveled a lot, someone who has seen the world, who has maybe have really good education. They're someone very smart, I feel like they know a lot about everything. So the conversations with this person will be very interesting, very eye-opening, mind-opening, and you will learn a lot about them, from them. I mean, yeah, very open-minded person, very witty, very smart, and interested about other cultures, other places, maybe religions, philosophies, spirituality for sure. Very curious energy about them, very curious and very accepting, like accepting of many people. They don't see someone who is someone better than another, higher than another, like a certain race to be superior, or maybe a certain religion to be superior, or a certain belief, culture to be the best. I feel like they accept everyone and they see everyone as equal. It's just a very accepting person. Yeah, very intelligent, very accepting, very educated, I feel like. And there is this free energy about them, like they're free. They're not bound by anything. They are not following some sort of restrictions in life. Even now, I feel like they're very their own person. They see a global picture. They see the bigger picture of everything. And yeah, not so much detail oriented or like nitpicking on things and trying to be critical. It's just they're open to anything and they see the importance of freedom for everyone. Just some sort of global vision they have, like a bigger picture. And it would be very interesting to talk to them. I feel like this energy of someone who's incredibly insightful and non-judgmental whatsoever. Like they accept people and love people from all walks of life, like starting with a poor beggar, like ending with, I don't know, CEO of some famous company. It's just they see everyone as equal and as deserving of love and attention and time. Yeah, and definitely a traveler, like something about adventure, travel, global things, visiting new places, trying new food, listening to different kinds of music, like tribal music and then country music, and then like it's just very wide. This person feels like they have very wide, broad mind. The energy feels like that to me. When are you going to meet them, or how you're going to meet them? We've got the Queen of Cups and Priest. Definitely at the moment when you will be trying to find peace in your life. There is going to be a lot of self-care for you. A lot of trying to give yourself love. Trying to figure out what it is that you need, what it is your soul is asking for. It feels like self-care time for me for some reason. There is a lot of spirituality that's going to be happening in your life at that moment. A lot of self-care with the Queen of Cups. And a lot of ritualistic, something ritualistic. It's almost like maybe you will start some sort of spiritual practice, maybe praying every day, meditating every day, making a vision board. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like you will try to nourish your soul, take care of yourself, and mostly in a spiritual way, emotionally. Maybe you'll go to therapy, maybe. This combination, the Priest and the Queen of Cups, is almost like pouring your heart out to someone or something. For people it could be like a simple, for people who are not into psychology or therapy, or it's too expensive, or I understand that, it could be something as simple as lighting a candle, sitting into your meditation, speaking your intentions into the universe, maybe writing down what it is that you're feeling, letting go of the past pain, this type of rituals and practices. And a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care and nourishing your own soul. It's almost like you will come into some sort of belief system. Maybe you'll become what's the word? Maybe you'll start believing in the law of attraction, or maybe you'll get not Christian. You'll start following some sort of religion, like Catholic, Christian, and you will start going to church, something like that. Maybe some people will start studying astrology, just something that will help your soul feel more connected to the divine, the source, to something bigger than you, to something more pure. This is what you're going to be going through at that time when this person comes in. And you're going to be feeling very loving, gentle, and kind towards yourself. That's the most important part. And that's how I feel like you will draw them in. A lot of self-love is here with this Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy, Cancer Pisces, but mostly Cancer. Someone who's very nourishing, someone who's like almost like a period of reparenting yourself, remothering, refathering, giving the love to yourself that you never received maybe the love that you thought you deserved, but you never received from your primary caregivers. That's what you're going to be doing. Taking care of your heart, taking care of your soul. That's the period that you'll be in when this whole connection kicks in. I feel like a summertime, to be honest, because I see a lot of water here, I see a lot of nature here. We've got the world, we've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got the well. Look at that. It could be in nature somewhere that you'll meet, or during the summertime. I feel very strongly. And also Cancer is, because this position is when or how you will meet. And if we are going to answer the question when, we've got a Cancer energy. Cancer is the season that kicks in at the end of June and lasts most of July. So yes, that would be my answer to when. Very possible. What kind of connection is it going to be? Oh, that's my favorite part, because I see it as a oasis, as a beautiful well and source of joy for you too. This relationship is going to feel like as a never-ending source of spirituality, spiritual bond and connectedness, pleasure, joy, happiness. First of all, this energy of well is always a connection to spiritual realms, to divine, to the source, and I feel like this is what this relationship will trigger in you both. Seeing beyond the material, seeing beyond the physical. And then we've got this beautiful joyfulness card. Literally, I feel like if we read these two cards as a sentence, it will be the well, the source of joy for the two of you. I don't see any kind of drama, I don't see any negative energy, like heavy, difficult karmic lessons, none of that. It feels like a pure, never-ending source of happiness for you two, and I feel like it will last forever, because this is major arcana. This is serious. The well energy is something that's always been replenished on its own. So I feel like it's never, the fun, the joy, the happiness is never going to run out in this connection until you're very, very old and gray, and you have lots of many grandkids. Let's look at your oracle cards. This is so beautiful. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. So first of all, I feel like a lot of peace is coming towards you as soon as this person enters your life. They feel like someone very calm and peaceful and accepting and open-minded. And it seems to me like you're going to be in a similar energies when you will be meeting them, because we've got this Queen of Wands, and then we've got Rest and Rejuvenate. That's what you're going to be doing, maybe them as well. Trying to come into peace, let go of the past pain, just come into this tranquility, into this balance, into this harmony, I want to say. And something about nature again. There is a lot of nature in these cards, a lot of nature, like unlike any reading I've seen. Everything is green, a lot of water, a lot of nature, so that's just beautiful. And a lot of peace. I feel like this connection is a very peaceful one. Maybe you'll be meditating a lot before you meet this person, because I see this person at the picture. In the picture he's meditating by the tree. And then we've got this card, Dawn and New Beginnings. Yeah, it feels like a completely new energy, like a new beginning in your life, a new era, a new cycle. I feel like many of you will be traveling together, so as soon as they come into your life, there will be some sort of change, maybe a movement, maybe you will be traveling, exploring new countries, because that's what they live for. I feel like your person is a traveler at heart, that's what they live for. And you will be traveling together, because we also got this To the Sea card, which is crossing the distance, which is traveling, movement, going to other lands, other places. That's what's going to be happening. If you have never traveled before, or it's something you always wanted to do, I feel like your person will be the catalyst of that in your life. Maybe you will travel to them, wherever they live, or they will travel to you, this kind of energy. Definitely movement is happening. Then we've got this card, Angel of Strength. Yeah, they could be a Leo, or maybe you are a Leo, because I keep looking at that lion. And I feel like this connection will be a very strong one. A very, like, you will be very tight together. You will be each other's support system. Like, yeah, they will be a pillar of strength. You will be their pillar of strength. And there's a lot of bravery, generosity, courage, everything related to a Leo. Yeah. And honesty. I feel like honesty. You have to be very brave to be honest with others. Then we've got this card, Fledging. I feel like this connection will sort of help you come out of your comfort zone, help you to grow, to become this beautiful bird that you are supposed to be. Yeah, maybe now you're a little chick. Yeah, little tiny bird, and as soon as they come in, you will feel much more powerful, much more strong, much more free to be who you are, to express yourself, to become this beautiful swan. Yeah, and then we've got this beautiful card, Embrace. Yeah, it feels like just belonging, feeling like you are at home together, like you are finally happy and connected on all levels, spiritual level, emotional level, and very taken care of. I feel like hugging each other will be your favorite activity as soon as you meet each other. It's just something you would enjoy very much. Embracing each other. It will feel very natural and nice. I love this picture. I hope you can see it well, just how beautiful it is, them embracing each other, holding on to each other very tightly. Now, pile 2, let's get some description words of your person, or maybe your connection with them. Who are they going to be? Maybe their horoscope signs, how they're going to look like, what their personality is like. Let's see, pile 2, who is your future spouse? One just flipped. Okay. The first one that flipped for you, and I feel like it was a huge message, we've got Logic. So it could be that this person is quite logical. I was feeling that they're very educated for some reason with this World card. Very intelligent, very smart, and it's almost like conversations with them will be very insightful. And I feel like logic is their one of the main traits that they have. Very bright person, very smart. Oh yes, absolutely, we've got spirituality now. So there will be like a balance in them between logic, rational thinking, and spiritual connection, spiritual vision of the world, understanding of the world. And I feel like that's something you will connect on, because you are quite spiritual, I feel like. Then we've got this card, Romantic. Yeah, it does feel like a very romantic connection. Very soft, very gentle, with this embrace. Very loving. Then we've got Feelings. Absolutely. Yeah, so they're not going to be just a logical, harsh, serious person. They're going to be as much as emotional as you are, because we've got this Queen of Cups. Yeah, again, Cancer energy. They won't be afraid of sharing their emotions, sharing their feelings. It's just, they're going to be very transparent. Then we've got Adventure. 100%. I'm getting the Sagittarius energy as well a little bit. With this world, like exploring new places, hiking, camping, traveling, going on adventures. That's all about them. 100%. And then we've got Responsible. Oh, that's nice to see. So they are also going to be a very responsible person, someone you could rely on, someone who knows their responsibilities, what it is they have to do, not to let other people down. So yeah, also a serious side to them as well. A nice balance here. So this is all I had for you, pile 2. I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope this inspired you, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everyone who chose the citrine stone. Let's see who is your future spouse. We are opening the reading with the 8 of Pentacles, friend, 5 of Pentacles, waiting, Page of Cups, and journey. Pile 3. The first thing that I felt from this person is going to be someone very, very hardworking. They take their work seriously. They are just like a busy bee. I'm seeing that this person probably, they have some sort of specialty in their work. Maybe they're a creative person. Maybe they have to have some sort of a skill that they had to master to be a top professional in the industry, in their field. With this 8 of Pentacles, it's the energy of being a really hardworking person, putting a lot of effort in your career, in your coin, in your stability. But also I feel like for many of you, this could be someone you already know. This pile, for other piles I haven't felt this. I didn't feel this way, but for you it could be someone you already know. Maybe this is the person you worked with, or maybe you used to be friends, because this combination and 8 of Pentacles and friend, it could be someone who you already built a basis of friendship together. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it too much. What I'm seeing is that this is a very good friend for the people around them. This person is very supportive, very kind. They're not kind of greedy on their energy, on their time, on their emotions and help when it comes to their friend, when it comes to the people who they care about. Someone very resilient, someone very stoic and not lazy. I feel like the lazy would be the last word you could describe this person, because with this 8 of Pentacles energy is just someone who always wants to be doing something, to be achieving new heights, to be improving their skill, improving their craft, whatever they do in life. There is this Virgo energy I'm getting from them, perfectionist energy, someone who is like striving for better, striving for perfection. But they're not ignorant or like proud about it, or like, you know, in the narcissistic way, because there is this beautiful kindness to them. With this friend card, it's just, this energy feels like someone very understanding, very compassionate to me, willing to help others, willing to serve others. And I feel like their job, their work is going to be very important for them, for this person. And also, when you meet with them, I feel like they will be quite established. So they will have their career, or maybe they will have a stable job, or something they're working on, something that they're trying to achieve, some sort of project, some sort of maybe even that they are an entrepreneur and they have to put a lot of effort into their business or whatever it is. Feels like someone very accomplished financially and career-wise to me, and an incredible friend to the people around them, incredible, like a support system, someone very loving, someone very kind and generous. It could be that first you will see them only as friend, or it will start as a friendship and then it will develop into a serious committed marriage. How or when will you meet? This is so interesting. We've got 5 of Pentacles and waiting. I feel like it could be a time of your life where you feel a little bit down, to be honest. With this 5 of Pentacles, it's the feeling like you are lacking something, like there is not enough fulfillment in your life. It could be related to your finances. Maybe you're struggling with your financial situation, with your money, or it could be in regards to your emotional sphere. Loneliness, this is what it feels like to me, feeling like you're tired of walking this life alone, not being able to receive this love and care from someone, not being able to give love as well. And I see you waiting. I see you maybe trying to anticipate or predict, when is it coming? It's like you're looking out in the distance, and when is my person coming? Where is the person that I'm supposed to be with? When are they going to enter my life? And it feels like a moment of you're going to be feeling a little bit down. With the Five of Pentacles, it's never a feeling of fullness. This is the energy of feeling like my life would be so much better if I had more money, more stability, a loving relationship, and I feel like this will be the moment when you realize that something is lacking here. And it's not bad. I feel like many people say you only attract your soulmate when you feel whole on your own, when you figured out all of your issues and problems and patterns. That's not true. We are going to do that in a relationship as well. I feel like relationships are a huge tool and help for our inner work. And you can meet anybody, like you can meet the right person in any time, tomorrow, in a few hours. So yeah. So what kind of relationship is it going to be? We've got the Page of Cups and Journey. There is going to be a lot of gentle energy, a lot of love, a lot of romance, and this very soft, tender feelings I'm getting with this Page of Cups. It's almost like you're going to be treasuring the love that you have, maybe keeping it private, or just, it feels like you finally have something that's so precious, so important and valuable to you both. Like this Page of Cups, he's keeping it inside of this box and only takes out like when he's alone to take care of it, to clean his cup. So it feels like something very precious for you both. A lot of childlike energy, a lot of sincerity, a lot of kindness here, a lot of empathy. Yeah, feels very light-hearted, this connection to me as well. And possibly you will be traveling together with this person, because we also got Journey. Maybe you will travel to them, or they will travel to you, or maybe there will be many travels together. But overall it feels very harmonious, this connection. This feels very romantic, very affectionate, soft, kind, like Pisces energy for me for some reason. I don't feel like any negativity or hardships or difficult lessons to learn, or like transformation that you have to go through. No, it feels very peaceful. It feels like a journey of love, learning things about each other, giving each other support and love throughout your path together. Very nice. Let's look at your oracle cards. What do you have to know about this person? Interesting. I feel like it could be that you meet this person during the times. Remember, I was saying that you might feel down, you may feel quite low just before you meet them, because I see this need to let something go, to close some sort of chapter in your life. Maybe you've been missing someone else, or maybe you've been getting over past experiences, past relationship, because we also got this card, Time to Go. It's almost like life has been hard for you, emotionally you've been down, but then at one moment you recognize that a new door has been opened for you, and you see this bridge to it, and you have to finally leave the past in the past and go towards new opportunities. This is what it feels like to me. Leaving the old cycle in the past and just going towards the future. It's time to go. Time to leave maybe a past physical place, past connection, nostalgic energies about someone else. because you will come to a beautiful connection, and we've got this card, triumphant success. So this is what it's going to be like, and this is the swords energy. So amazing conversations, you will have a deep understanding of each other, beautiful intellectual like bond, and overall I feel like this relationship will feel like a success, something you've built together, something you've been working on, and you finally achieved this beautiful, committed, loving marriage, partnership. You've built it together. Looking at your person especially, I feel like they will be very hardworking, very resilient and persistent when it comes to you. They will want to know a lot about you. They will want to work on this connection, invest in it, put effort in it. Then we've got this card, tree and grounding. Yeah, it doesn't feel shaky to me. It doesn't feel uncertain to me. That's the energy you've been in before with this Five of Pentacles. The energy of lack, of not feeling secure in this life, not feeling stable. This connection will feel very grounded, very stable, certain, financially abundant. I'm seeing as well with the next cards. Yeah, you will feel safe in it. Maybe nature will be important to you, grounding in nature, being in nature. And since you will be traveling a lot, or you will both love adventures, I feel like nature is important for you as a couple. Yeah, then we've got door to value, what I was saying about financial abundance. I feel like this connection may open doors for you. Maybe you'll find more opportunities in regards to your work as soon as you meet. Maybe you are from a similar field, or this person will just be a catalyst of your financial growth. Or you'll just add up your accumulated abundance together, and it will multiply, obviously. So you feel more financially stable and abundant for sure. It feels like a very abundant connection for me, definitely. You'll be able to afford the life that you wanted. Then we've got this card, fragment. For me, it's all about a spiritual bond, recognition of the souls. Like when you look at the soul soaring into the sky, yearning for someone else or something else. I feel like this is what it feels like to you even now, with this waiting in the Five of Pentacles. Like there is some other soul that you're yearning to meet, you're yearning to be with, you can't wait to cross paths with. And I feel like it's very mutual between you two. Like your souls are already somehow in the communication. This what this fragment card tells me. Maybe you see each other in your dreams, you have visions of each other, your intuition tells you who they are. Yeah, feels like a very strong spiritual hunch you have about each other. Then we've got this card, reflection. Feels like you will see each other. You will see yourself in each other's eyes. That's what I'm trying to say. It's almost like this person will be a masculine or feminine version of you. So it's almost like looking into the mirror. I don't like to use those labels like twin flame and all of that. I'm not sure how real they are. And even if they are, I don't think they're helpful at times. Like if people tell you, yes, this is your twin flame, but okay, this person is my twin flame. Are they going to stay in my life? And sometimes, even if it's your twin flame, you're not meant to be together. So what's the point of knowing that they are your twin flame? So I have my whole philosophy on that kind of labels and names for connection. So I just see that you're going to be very similar. You're going to reflect each other. You're going to recognize yourself in another. And maybe that's something that you always wanted. To meet someone just like you, who have the same vision, who have the same goals, morals, emotions. Yeah. That's beautiful. Now I have this description words, and let's see who's your soulmate. What are they going to be like? I have like horoscope signs here, physical traits and personality types. So pile 3, who is going to be your soulmate? What do you have to know about them? Who Who is your future spouse? Pile 3. Okay, look at that, we've got this card Tender. Absolutely, that's what I was feeling with this gentle energy of your connection with this Page of Cups. You're going to be very gentle, very tender with each other and with this whole connection, with this relationship, not taking it for granted, not being negative and aggressive with each other, not getting in your ego. Then we've got this card Sport. So your person could be into sports, into staying fit, athletic. Maybe they work in the sport industry, I don't know, maybe they are like a soccer player, something like that. And if they are, they take their job very seriously. Or maybe they just enjoy running in the morning, jogging in the morning, so sport will be something that they really enjoy. We've got Devotion. Yeah, I feel like this is, the person they have very devoted nature to them. Whatever they do, they're very devoted to their job, first of all, to their career. They're very devoted to their friendships, the people they love. And of course, they're going to be very devoted to you, to your connection. So, yeah, very nice. Then we've got Philosophy. Yeah, so they will be quite open-minded and they will be curious about life and why we come here, and they will be a deep thinker. And we've got Energetic, very similar to Sport. So this person will have a lot of energy and they will have to find outlets to express that energy into, yeah. I feel like maybe you are a little bit more calm, more peaceful and contemplative, and they will be more like a go, 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 busy bee, have to do something all the time, and you have this nice balance. Yeah, and we've got this card Old Soul. That's great. So they're going to be very wise, very understanding, very compassionate, very experienced about life and relationships, and it's just, you could be an old soul too. It's interesting that we didn't get any horoscope signs, but I guess that remains to be a mystery for you. You'll find out when you meet them. But overall, a beautiful person that you're going to be with, your future spouse. So this is all I had for you, Pile 3. I hope this gave you some clarity, answered your questions, this inspired you, at least a little bit. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 4, or everyone who chose Aventuring Elephant. Let's see, I finally got to you. Let's see who is your soulmate or future spouse. We are opening the reading with the Knight of Swords, Falseness, the World, Sweetheart, Ace of Cups, and Gift. Okay, Pile 3. First of all, this is going to be someone who is very down to point. This person, I'm feeling like they take no bullshit. They never lie, they never go like around the bush, because we've got this Falseness and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the energy of someone who's very blunt, very honest, who is not afraid of confrontation. And I feel like they just run from everything that's not true, that everything that's kind of false, everything that doesn't feel authentic to them, people who are wearing masks, people who are lying. That's just something that it's either they will get in confrontation with those type of energies, or they will run from them. They will just want to distance themselves from everything that's not what kind of resonates with them deeply inside of them. I feel like this is someone who's very honest in their communications. We know that the Knight of Swords is just someone who takes a fraction of a second to speak their mind, and they're very honest in what it is that they say. They never kind of sugarcoat things or try to seem better than they are. Sometimes they come across quite harsh, the Knight of Swords. They come across quite blunt and just like they get in trouble for their mouth, for their speaking, for their language sometimes. But this is a very sincere energy. This is someone who likes to, whenever things get confusing, whenever there are misunderstandings, I feel like this is the person who's like rushes immediately to clean out the air, to clean out for the truth to come out, to sort things out in a conversation, in any communication. I feel like they're incredibly smart, incredibly witty and logical, and something about their mind is just so active and on point. They're very bright, this person. And they're not afraid to speak their truth. I feel like they will be very honest with you, and maybe even when you meet, they're going to be quite straightforward. They will come up to you and say, "Will you marry me?" I'm joking, but they will say something that you would never expect. A person like not quite tactful maybe, and it would take some time for other people to get to that sort of conversation. But this person, since the first minute that they meet you, they will be like spilling the truth, telling you how they feel about you, and like, let's do it. This is what it feels like to me. Very fast energy, very rapid, very honest, very blunt. This is what the person is like. Very courageous, like very courageous about the things they say. They're not afraid that they will be judged on their opinions. They're not afraid of how they will come across. They're just honest. This is how I feel, this is what I think, this is my truth, I'm going to speak it. This is what this person is like to me. Completely authentic, a very nice energy. How or when are you going to meet with them? We've got the World energy and Sweetheart. It could be a moment, a period of your life when you are ending something, some sort of completion is happening. Maybe in your love life, you're letting go of some past situation, past relationship. Maybe you're ending up some sort of a cycle, maybe in education, or maybe finishing some project. It feels like a completion point. But also, looking at this combination, Sweetheart and the World, it feels like you might be traveling, powerful. You might be traveling, moving somewhere, traveling, being in a foreign land, or maybe like learning about new cultures, maybe new languages. It feels like worldly, global energy, like the bigger picture for me. Yeah, and that's when you will meet. It could happen in nature. Maybe you'll be on your vacation and you will be in nature, and that's when you meet each other, and then this person just rushes in with their truth and honest opinion of you, which is going to be nice, obviously, since you're going to get married. Yeah, and it feels like something about nature and summer. I feel very strongly with these two cards, because I can't speak. Mercury retrograde. The two personas we have on these cards, they're depicted in summer dresses, and there's a lot of nature blooming around them, and light and sun. It does feel like summer to me, the Sweetheart and the World. And it does feel like it starts as a romantic connection. I don't feel like you're going to be friends first, or you will meet, you will be like colleagues or something like that related to work. No, I feel like it's just an instant recognition that you have this romantic inclination towards each other, very affectionate, loving connection. Instantly, I feel like this is what will feel like. What would your life together will be like? So beautiful. Oh my gosh. Pile 4. We've got the Ace of Cups and Gift. First of all, a lot of love. Just look at this card. It's just a depiction of pure, heartfelt, beautiful bond, sharing your deepest emotions with each other, sharing your love with each other, and it's just coming from a very pure place. It will feel like a gift for the two of you. This combination, Ace of Cups and a gift, it will feel like a gift that you both totally deserved after everything you've been through, and it will feel precious and like something that you have to treasure. I feel like you both will be treasuring it. Like this woman, she's keeping her cup very carefully, so it's safe, and intact. Yeah, and it feels like a very abundant bond, very prosperous with this gift. You have a lot of, yeah, it feels like, what am I trying to say? Again, something that you both will take care of, something that you both will treasure and see incredible value in this connection and in each other's feelings, in each other's hearts. I don't see anything negative like difficult karmic lessons to go through or ups and downs or transformations. It just feels like pure love. It just feels like an offer of pure love, of abundance, of kindness, support, emotional exchange. It's almost like heart-to-heart connection. You'll feel each other very strongly, emotionally. Let's look at your oracle cards, what we've got here. Oh wow, yes. Remember what I was saying about a completion of something when you're going to meet this person. Again, it again speaks in the oracle cards the same message that you've been through something. You must have been through something before meeting this person. Some heartbreak, some pain, some difficult experience, because we've got this heartache and loss energy. Maybe you both have been through these experiences, because your person came out of it very almost like, I take no bullshit anymore. Maybe they have been lied to, maybe they have been cheated on, maybe they have been in a connection where they were taken for granted, or someone was playing with their mind. So now they're very clear, they're very honest, they don't want no games, no falseness, no masks. And you are just someone who is done with suffering, with pain. You just want to close that cycle with the world energy. You just want it to be done. You just want a new beginning, a new chapter for yourself. You want to feel free. You want to see the bigger picture, and you want to feel free of the pain and loss that you've experienced. Also, we've got this card, orphaned. Maybe one or both of you felt quite lonely on your path, quite kind of out of place. This energy always tells me like it's someone who has been ostracized, or it's like a black sheep. Someone who's very different, who's unconventional, who is not trying to be like everyone else. I feel like both of you have this side to you that it's not that it's hard for you to relate to others. It's others don't understand you completely. It's almost like they don't take time and effort to understand where you're coming from, to understand your truth. And yeah, be accepting and compassionate to you. That's why you might have felt a little bit lonely on your journey, a little bit on the outside, on the outskirt. And that's completely normal, because as soon as you come together, you're just going to be experiencing so much love, so much acceptance, and just admiration with each other's feelings. Also, we've got this card, eagle and communion. Spiritual part is very important here. I feel like with this card, it's almost like you both will have this beautiful understanding of nature, of that everything is connected, that we are one, that we can communicate to each other. There is no time, first of all. There is no everything is energy. And I feel like you will be just there is this humanitarian energy about you both, very connected to every living thing, to animals, to people, to the community around you. You're just very communitarian at your soul, at your core, both of you, very open-minded. Then we've got this card, conclusion, chapter 1 and the end. Again, I feel this completion that is going to be happening in your life. We are coming back to that story of completion here with this card. You'll have to put an end to something, I feel like, most of you, emotionally, maybe for yourself. If you broke up with someone, maybe you have to accept the fact that you don't want them back anymore, that you are not ready to go back to those energies or memories. It's just, that's it. This is the end of the story. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to start a new chapter. It feels like there will be some sort of internal closure for you, understanding and completion in your heart about something from the past. That's when you will draw in this person, this beautiful soul. And that's when the door to romance will open in your life with this beautiful card. Yeah, there is a lot of love, a lot of romantic gestures, a lot of affection, and I feel like it will be unlike anything you've experienced in your past with your previous partners. Maybe it was a little bit more difficult, heartbreaking, lacking of those romantic aspects of a connection, like beautiful dates, fun, maybe nice gestures, gifts, flowers, whatever it is that you like. I feel like this person will be quite romantic. And then we've got this card, Mystic. It could be that you both share this spiritual, mystical side to you. I feel like for sure you are someone who is not an average person, someone who is not like most of the people. Something about you is so unusual. Your vision, your understanding of life, the things that you enjoy, they might be quite bizarre and eccentric, and it's fine. Maybe you like, of course you like tarot, astrology, maybe, I don't know, numerology, maybe you are into like vibrations, the law of attraction, anything like that. Mystical side to you. You're very deep. The both of you, I feel like that's something that you will click on, connect on. So now let's get some descriptive messages about your person. I have this deck that I made myself, and I have horoscope signs in it, physical traits, personality types. Let's see who is your future spouse pile for. Who is it going to be? What do you have to know about them? Okay, one just flipped. Yeah. The first card that flipped, you won't believe it. And it says tough. No question about it. That's what I was feeling with this Knight of Swords. This person is, I feel like, mentally very tough. They call out people on their BS in a fraction of a second. They're very strong-minded, they're very opinionated, they're very true to themselves, and they have been through a lot, I feel like. Maybe they have been gaslighted a lot, or maybe lied to a lot. That's why they have this mental brightness, this honesty about them. They don't even engage in anything that's at least a little bit not truthful or just like shady. I feel like that's not about them. They're very honest. Then we've got this card, uplifting. Yeah, this connection will be uplifting. This person will make you feel like whenever you feel moody or sad, there will be someone who brings a lot of optimism to you, who makes you, lifts you up, who makes you feel better always, who makes you laugh probably a lot. So yeah, very positive energy. I'm not surprised at all. We've got spirituality. Yeah, definitely a spiritual couple. You see deeper than other people. You enjoy more woo-woo things, I would say. Mystical, spiritual side of life. Yes, we've got this card, Old Soul. That's definitely them. Very wise, very mature, very discerning, very experienced. Also, we've got sensitive. Yeah, so they will also have a sensitive side to them, very compassionate, very empathic. I feel like they will be able to feel the pain of others. They will be very kind. They will want to help people. And we've got finally a description. None of the piles, none of the previous piles got the physical description, and I was so sad about it, but you did. You got the eye color of this person, which is green, so they might have green eyes. Yeah, there are all tones of green eye color, I guess. I have green eyes, but sometimes they're more brownish, and sometimes they're like completely green in the morning especially. So yeah, look out for green eyes. Let's look at the bottom of the deck, what we have here. We've got music here, so they could be a musician or just play some instruments, or they you will bond on some similar music taste. So yeah, somehow music will be important in your connection. So this is all I had for you, pile 4. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope this inspired you, answered some of your questions, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.